Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia. This is episode 308, coming to you at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning, dude.
It's 2 in the morning.
That's a saucy Wednesday morning.
So as you guys know, the last episode was not in our home base.
No, it's not. It's in our secret base.
Some say we're a traveling podcast.
Yeah, some say.
A traveling podcast, but it feels a little weird today.
It does. It does.
Right?
It could be, one thing could be is we're missing a frame.
Yeah.
The frame didn't hold up anymore.
The original
the original
came off the wall.
Yeah, it looks so empty, dude. It looks such like a new studio.
It does. It does, man. If I don't know what it is.
We have hella lights everywhere now.
We have lights.
It's in our budget.
But the consistency is still there.
Yeah.
2 drunk Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Not trying to find anybody.
Not trying to find somebody.
Yeah,
We're just trying to figure out life.
Just trying to vibe.
And yeah, man. I mean, we had a week.
It was a week.
We had a week. I had a week.
Roller coasters.
I had a week. You had a week.
Yeah.
You know, I think we both had.
We both. Yeah. We finished off the week strong. Finished off the week strong, dude. That's all I gotta say.
I gotta say, dude, it's one of those things where last week was like I said, man, it was just one of those weeks where it's like, man, don't want to relive it.
It's everything is piled on.
Yeah.
Piled up so high, and I'm like, we gotta do it.
Yeah.
We gotta do it. No matter what, we gotta do it.
Where
should we start? What's in front of us.
Where should we start?
Go ahead. Where would we start, man? Because we got topic for days.
Okay, I'll start this much. I'll start where. Okay, so we had Demon Hour.
Correct.
Demon Hour comedy, October 20th.
At LS.
Yeah, at LS.
Great show. Great show.
We have our monthly comedy show. We're skipping November.
Yep.
Just because the days didn't line up.
Correct.
It's it's like Thanksgiving was right in the middle of the
right.
And a lot of the comics that we wanted were bugs, so we didn't want to give a shitty show.
Right.
Not
we
that
we don't do
not that just a lot of shitty comics, but I'm trying to say like we just wanted to make sure we had a strong lineup.
Yep.
For our comedy show, right?
Right.
Quality.
So
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Right? Yeah, we could do 30 comedy shows, but how about we do 11? But with quality. So, it was a stressful week.
It was a stressful week, man. It was a lot of emotions, a lot of roller coasters throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
We came into it like, you know what, man, we gotta.
Well, we'll say this much. Come day of, we had not sold the amount of tickets that we wanted to be sold.
Yep.
It was looking a little
gloom.
Little gloom, right? We were just in a sad, not even a bad mood. We were just in a sad mood.
I can't even say we were sad.
We were sad. We were disappointed. We were disappointed. What is it?
We were okay. Okay, fine. Yes, we were sad in a way.
We were like, we did everything right.
Yeah,
Lord Jesus.
I mean,
we prayed to every God that we did. I know I prayed to Allah.
I switched religions a lot.
At least like 4 times, dude. I went all the way to the cow god.
Yo, okay, yeah.
I was like, hey, baka baka. Like baka baka.
Make this happen. Rub a cow, dude.
I drove out to the farm just rubbing a cow, dude. Hard, dude. All right. To completion, dude.
Yeah,
just to make sure the tickets, the show sold out.
Here's the thing, you guys see it in our work. We throw a lot of content out there. We throw a lot of promotion, a lot of marketing. We throw money behind the stuff that we do. Every show, we throw money behind it, just for the marketing, because we know that's such an important component of throwing a show and
building a brand.
Building a brand. That's what we're trying to do. And it just happened to be that the day of, we're in the mood of, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to give you guys a great show no matter what. Yeah. And that's it. And then from there, we'll decide what we do next.
Yeah, we were like, you know what? Ticket sales are not what we want. Yeah. We had a great lineup. We had a great comic.
Amazing lineup, dude.
And we were disappointed for more or less because of the amount of effort that we put into it.
Right.
So that Friday, we were just like, you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We gave up. We're just like, you know what? We're gonna run the show, even if there's only like a handful of people in there.
Yeah,
we're gonna run the show
right
as it is, like imagining it's a room filled with hundreds of people.
That's the attitude we gotta go with.
So, yeah, we get to the show.
Before the show, you told me like, "Hey, this is gonna be one of our best shows."
I said that because I was like,
"Nah."
Yeah.
I just shoot down like.
I was like, you know what, dude? Because we're going to the show, like with such low expectations that we were like, you know what, man. We're going in there with not a bad attitude. This is just like whatever. It is what it is attitude. And I'm like, you know what? It's gonna turn out to be one of the better shows.
Right.
It's gonna be one of the best shows because we're just going in there not expecting the greatness, and in any little thing that pops that up, we're gonna be like, oh, it was great.
Yeah, it's a W. It's a W.
And I mean, dude, there was moments where like, just cancel the show.
Hey, that's this guy, dude. I'm like, we gotta keep doing it.
I'm like, let's just cancel the show. Why are we gonna show up if you don't want to show up? I mean,
you're gonna call sick.
I was gonna call in sick.
You're calling sick.
I don't call sick in work, but I was about to call in sick for demon hour. I was like, hey, my tummy hate.
You son of a bitch, bro. Nah.
But no, I mean, we showed up. We did our thing.
Yeah.
Like we
Turnout was great.
It was better than we expected.
Yeah.
It was better than we expected. We filled every seat that we needed to fill. Mm-hmm. And then we started regretting. We're like, oh, why did we cancel on?
we did
on our videographer.
dude.
Yeah.
Literally the morning off, hey, bro, don't show up. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This, and this. Say, okay, no worries, whatever. It is what it is. I'm like, damn. Yeah. This would have been great. It would have been great, dude.
We had a great.
And we said it, and it's always that though. It's always like we go in there nonchalant. Mm-hmm. We go in there not booking the people we need to book.
Yeah,
and it ends up being one of our better shows.
It was a great show. It was a good show. It was good vibes.
Great vibes. Great vibes.
Great crowd.
Yeah.
Great crowd.
Great crowd. Yeah.
Great crowd.
Great crowd, and shout out to our comedian friends that came out.
Yeah, and then we had a bunch of comics show up.
Yeah,
just to like chill and relax, like just like. Have a good time with us.
Yeah. It was a good fucking.
And it was great. Dude, it was great. It was one of those moments where, like I said earlier, I was like, it's gonna be one of our best shows.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of comics showed up, like people that we've had on the podcast,
people who had in the shows earlier.
Yeah, and they just wanted to chill. Yeah. Because they didn't know it was a good time.
Yeah, we're good time guys.
And I was like, awesome, yeah. Yeah, so we implemented a new rule. Comics are free.
Comics, you come in. Yeah, comics come
just
through.
Come in. Just come to the show.
Yeah. Come hang out.
We have a bunch of tables.
Yeah.
That we reserve for nobody.
Who knows? We might just throw you up there just for the hell of it. Hey, go up there and do 5 minutes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all, dude. It's like I said, it was good. It
was fun, man. It was a great time. Comedy show went great. People showed up. People loved it. People were leaving comments.
Yeah.
And we had a great time at the show.
Yep.
You definitely go check out Demon Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
That's all I wanted.
Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for more. Like I literally, think whatever God answered. Thank you. We prayed to all of them. Zeus may come back.
Zeus may come back. Zeus come back.
I was like Apollo, God of the sun.
Give me God of War, dude.
At one point, I was praying to Hermes. That is a messenger. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, Hermes, man, get this message out. Get this message out. We need people to show up at Daily at Demon Hour Comedy.
But no, it was good. It was fun. It was
fun.
It was different compared to every other show. Like you said, maybe because we didn't have high expectations.
Yeah.
But we went in there swinging for the fences, and we hit it out of the park.
Swung, dude.
Yeah, we swung. We swung out.
I got a couple offs and I went back in. You know what I mean? That's how.
This has been the best one we ran. I think so. Time wise, everything wise, it's been the best one.
It was clean. It was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. Yeah, I was like, this is the best one, dude.
It was great.
And we just gotta learn from that,
Yeah. So, I mean, it was so good that I even stayed afterwards. Usually I dip.
Yeah.
I dip. I get the money and I run, dude. I run because I'm like, in case the owner changes his mind, he's like, wait a minute, did I just give that guy this much amount of money?
Yeah.
And I dip.
Highway robbery?
Yeah, so when they come looking for you, they're like, hey man, do you still have that money I gave you? Like, oh yeah, hey, Ramon already dipped. Ramon already dipped, man. You ain't getting that. You ain't getting that anymore.
Yeah, I know. We stayed afterwards, had a couple of drinks, conversation. Conversation was fun the whole night.
Yeah, conversation
doesn't matter. It was with our friends or with our comedic friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
conversation was fun the whole night. Dude.
Yeah. Stayed, got some food. Almost made it to the Mexican band. And then as soon as they started playing, I was like, we gotta split.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. They're gonna start asking about people where their families are from, and saludos a.
I know, saludos a Guanajuato, Michoacán.
And I was like, let's get out of here.
Fuentes, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, let's get out of here.
Morleón. God damn, dude.
So then we went to go get some food. Yeah. The place that you guys would recommend.
What do you think? I thought it was highly. You ordered the taco with the chorizo? You ordered the chorizo?
I did order chorizo.
How do we think?
So we went to Los Comales.
Yes, Comales.
And people who live in Chicagoland area.
It's a pretty known brand.
It's a pretty known brand. There's an Elgin. There's a bunch of Chicago. They're all over the place.
Melrose Park. This and that.
I'm a firm believer.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer to believe that Mexican restaurants overall suck.
Correct.
They're garbage. Right? They're garbage for us. Anybody who knows what Mexican food is, and I mean like in the sense of like not so much like, oh, it's not Mexico. Yeah. No, I mean in the sense it's not home.
Right, for sure.
Right? Because your mom's tacos are always better.
I mean, yeah.
Well, maybe not your mom. But my mom, fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
bitch. She does a great job, right?
I don't know, dude. The way
good woman, dude.
The way you reacted at her, you're like, yeah, you got a point, man. You got a point.
It's been a minute, all right?
But the point is that like it's not Mexican food at Mexican restaurants is not good. It's not good. Us Mexicans pretending like it is good, it's a false statement. And we're lying to the white people. White people need to know that Mexican restaurants are straight garbage, dude. Are straight garbage. Unless you're going to your friend's like Mexican home,
yeah, fantastic.
You go to a restaurant, it's mediocre Mexican food, but for white taste buds, fantastic.
Amazing.
Wait,
Trump was talking about this the taco ball,
yeah,
taco salad. It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I love the Mexicans. Yeah, of course. So
Ramon was in the restaurant. I love the Mexicans.
They're my favorite people in the world.
That con los comales has been the highest rated for me.
Okay, for me,
they do it
mediocre.
For me?
Mediocre as best.
Get out of here, dude.
It is mediocre.
Get out of this podcast.
It is mediocre. No.
The torta I had, amazing. Always.
Dude.
The burrito, simple burrito de asada.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's mediocre. You know. No, because you don't live in it. You don't live in it.
What do you mean I don't live in it?
You know what I'm saying? You don't live in consistent Mexican.
I'm there every month, dude.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm there every month.
Apologies.
Yeah.
1,000 apologies.
Correct.
All right.
I'm there every month.
I'm sorry. You get your chimichanga at Kamala's.
I've never had chimichanga in my life, dude. Never had chimichanga in my life.
The point is that we went to Los Comales. Yeah. And I had to go to the bathroom, dude.
Right now? What are you talking about?
No. No.
Yeah.
No, then.
Okay.
So as soon as
I'm like, you just went, dude.
Yeah, as soon as I got there, I'm like, I gotta take a fat piss.
I'm a fat dick.
I didn't say not that much. I didn't say that much, but I had to take a fat piss.
Yeah.
And I go to the bathroom right away. My spider senses were tingling, dude. They were tingling, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I walked in there and they were tingling. And I saw the floors. They were so wet.
Yeah.
There was like puddles of water on the floor. And I'm like, oh, okay. And this is my first thought.
Wash your hands.
No, my first thought was like, oh, they must just like grab the hose and rinse the whole place out.
Not a bad idea.
That's what I thought.
Not a bad idea, yeah.
I'm like, they show up in the morning. Show up for work and just rinse the whole fucking bathroom.
Might as well.
And I'm like, cool. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Got to the urinal. I saw the water was pure yellow. And I'm like, oh, that's dirty water.
Yeah.
Dirty water. So I'm like, oh, it might just be one of those like shitty urinals where like you flush. No matter how many times you flush, the water always comes out yellow.
For sure.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna take that
fat piss.
I'm gonna take that fat piss. So I handle business, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna flush. Right? So I flush.
What a good man does.
Immediately, as the moment I flush, I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
It's overflowing.
Oh no. Literally shot that water back out, dude. Urine water just came right back out, dude. It didn't go in. No, it just came back out. It's like, hey, the way
we stayed on top.
I was like, the way we flush, it just comes out of the sides. dude, water came out, and then I'm like, oh, all that.
I'm getting out of here.
All that water is
piss.
It's piss.
Fat piss.
It's just old fashioned piss. Some of that old fashioned piss. Dude.
Some.
And I'm like, oh, this is a shame. This is a shame, dude. I'm like, I'm over here gaming. My first thought was so innocent.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're just rinsing it out with the old hoes.
Good people.
Good people. Good people.
Triple like this place.
Nope. Just pee on the floor, dude. There's the old pee on the floor, dude.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I was like, oh, man, this is terrible.
So
you know, dude, I almost wore my white Jordan. What is it called?
The Air Force Ones.
Yeah, my white Air Force Ones, because I'm like, now they come all deflated, his shoes. I should be able to wear my shoes.
I got new. Dude, I blew out the walls of these.
I should be able
I
to
still wear them for like work, and sometimes for for other work.
Yeah.
I got a new pair. I just haven't brought them out.
Don't can you not wear them for a while because I want to wear mine.
I got you, dude. I got other ones.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, don't wear them. Don't wear them for a year. Let me wear mine. Let me finish my shoes before you start wearing your shoes again. All right? Before you deflate, because you're gonna deflate 3 pairs by the time I wear my shoes.
Dude, I remember that day you showed up. I'm like, oh my god, dude, Ramon got white shoes.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so shocked.
I know.
My boy never wore white shoes.
And I was so happy.
Since 7th grade, bro.
And then you had yours. And I'm
like,
like,
I'm like, bro, we're matching.
I know. Stop wearing them. They're in my car just sitting, just collecting dust.
That was a Christmas gift, right? For your mom?
Yeah, it's a Christmas gift.
She good woman, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, just piss water all over the fucking place.
So okay. So you got that, all right. But what do you think of the food, man? What do you think of the food? All right.
No, like I said, mediocre, straight mediocre. I'll say this much: I can cook better. I'm not even a great I'm just like I could cook better Mexican food for you, and I don't do that shit every day.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Like you asked me, like, hey, I'll put my chorizo versus their chorizo.
Yeah. They use pork. We use beef.
I'm pretty sure I'll kick their ass. Carne asada, like, hey, my carne asada versus their carne asada. I'm pretty sure I kick their ass. I'm telling you, I'm being honest, dude. I'm being honest.
For sure. I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
it's not great. It's not great. It's acceptable. Hey, at 2 a.m, fantastic. You know what I mean? At 2 a.m, hey, where's the gabagoo, eh? Where's the gabagoo? But realistically speaking, it's straight garbage.
Hey, Tuds though, the place was packed, bro.
Yeah,
Tons of people, dude.
Yeah, you know what I saw? A lot of white. And I'm like, hey, you guys are in danger. What are you guys doing out here at this time of night? What are you guys doing out here?
About to rob you. You come outside this motherfucker.
It's like, I'm worried for my life. What are you guys doing? There was one guy we're sitting right in front of us, the vaca. You saw him? You saw him or not?
Of course I did. That's why everybody there, dude.
I was like, hey, there's a moment where I was questioning. I'm like, oh, you day, huh?
So you hate that place, huh?
Yeah, I didn't think.
So rank 1 out of 10. What were you giving it, dude? What are you giving it?
I go to Steak and Shake. I go anywhere else but Mexican restaurants. Hey, dude, if I am hungry, you know what I had? You know what I would have had a great meal?
What?
Denny's.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Hey, comales, basura. All right, dude. Denny's.
Yeah, with the 2 thumbs down, dude.
Denny's.
Yeah, with another hand, I'll be 3.
Denny's amazing. Comales. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Because I give them 5 stars.
Yeah, be reasonably pleased, man.
Dude, their torta de milanesa, doble carne, fire. Their asada is one of the best asadas I've had in Mexican restaurants. I'm sorry, in Mexican restaurants.
Yeah,
okay?
but when you say that, you know that's a low level.
Dude, maybe
I don't know, man.
Maybe I am very easily pleased when it comes to food.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
What is it? What is it?
Hey, don't look at me something.
What is it?
Look the other way.
I'm sorry. With it.
Look at the light. Look at the light, dude.
I'm sorry. I thought Demon was trying to kick me right now, dude. I saw the leg of the logo come at me right now.
But I'm trying to tell you this. That asada has been one of the best asadas I've had.
No, my dude. Eat some fucking asada, dude. Come on, you can.
I don't got a mother, man.
You can make a better asada than that, dude.
Probably. Yeah. little sazon.
Look, man, it is what it is.
Adobe, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. I think, like I said, I think we need to make it clear as day. I don't care who.
Yeah, May's just you, bro. May's just you.
No, because I keep it real, dude.
But you're keeping it too real.
No. Is it real?
Yeah.
Okay, real is real, man. Real recognizes real, right, dude? Come on, Tupac said it.
It's real fake.
Right, dude?
It's real fake Mexican food.
What I'm trying to say is that you guys, we know this very well. That okay, the only reason Mexicans go eat Mexican food in Mexico in Mexican restaurants is because we just don't want to cook it. That's all it is.
Mm.
But just sit here and say that it's great food. It tastes amazing. That you got to go check out the Mexican restaurant because hey, maybe you want to talk seafood.
Seafood's hard.
I'll give you a base because I don't know anything about that world.
Yeah.
What I do know is red meat. All right, and I'm telling you this right now. It's never amazing. It's just okay.
It's edible. It's edible. Okay, what's been your best experience then?
It's been okay. None.
None?
None.
Hey, you live a fucking sad life, dude.
I live a sad life. No, because I'm not.
You live a sad life, dude.
Mediocre Mexican food doesn't make me go, ooh. This is the best thing in the world.
Dude.
All right? My palate hasn't been ruined by shitty Mexican food. I apologize.
Have you been to San Jose and Rockford?
Shut up. It's all garbage. It's garbage. Dude.
That's so sad, dude. I live a happy life, dude.
Dude, I go every other restaurant before I go to a Mexican restaurant, dude. Why do I want mediocre? Why am I going to pay high prices for mediocre food?
That's the one thing is a fucking taco nowadays is $3.50. $3.50, bro. I'm like, hey, inflation is real. Inflation is real, dude.
It's the same vodka. It's the same vodka. Why are we overcharging?
I sent my girl one of my a picture of
look, man,
Olive Garden. Just Olive Garden over the weekend. The chicken parmesan
pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Chicken parmesan pre-COVID, $14-15.
Yeah.
Now, close to $20. $19.49. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, $20 for a dish.
They
used to be $15. They used to be $12.49.
Yeah.
Inflation's real, guys. It's just madness, dude.
It ain't good, man. It ain't good, dude.
Every meal moving forward is $20 for me, dude.
Look, I'll say this much.
$20 for a meal.
I do.
Hey, Ramon, that's for you too.
What?
$20. You spend $20 on yourself in a meal. Yeah, you are. No, let's be honest. You spend $20, dude. Yeah. That's what it is. $20 is a new $10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my $10 is still $10.
No, it's not, dude. That $10 is $5, bro.
My $10 only goes $10. Yeah, the meal they're asking for is $20 now. But my $10 is still $10, dude. I gotta make
a pound of turkey. The one I ordered, turkey breast.
Look, man.
It's a $10.69 now. I'm like, ugh. That shit used to be $7.
Man, we gotta help our white comrades. Mexican food ain't good, man.
No.
It ain't good at a restaurant.
We can't veer them off, man.
No. We have to veer them off.
Shit.
No, I need to tell you guys. It's not as good as you guys think it is. Yeah, it tastes fantastic for your bland tongues, but trust me, you're gonna have amazing food.
I took a whole carrot home.
What you say?
I said I took a whole carrot home. Remember, I was putting carrots.
Yeah,
to go by.
I know, dude. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's how I know you don't understand good tasting Mexican food.
Bro, what do you mean?
Those carrots were there since last December, dude. You were stockpiling them. You were stockpiling carrots that haven't been good for a year now, dude. Nobody touches those.
It's a vinaigrette, so it's good. It's solid.
Yeah.
Safe.
In a sealed thing, not in the open air. You didn't even close correctly. I had to, but hey, come on, at least close correctly, dude.
I didn't do it right.
Dude, I'm
it's sad because for me, I'm
gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. If you I'm not even proficient in Mexican cooking. I'm not proficient.
No.
I'll say that. I'll put that out. Average. I'm gonna put that out no, not average, but I'll put that on the wild. But any dish that burrito and that torta and that taco, yeah, you got 3 meals. Those three meals, those 3 meals that you got. There's people at the table that shared 4 tacos. You had 3 meals.
But I didn't eat it all. No, I took half at home.
Yeah, for sure. The point is those 3 meals that you got.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much. Just be like, hey man, this is what I want, and I want to put it against to what they're cooking.
Yeah.
I can say this without doubt. That whatever meal, my replacement would be so much better. It would be so much better.
I'm not mad at it. Of course, you make it out of love. You know, I like love.
Not love. Pure hate. Pure hate. You know. Talking about hate, man. Talking about hate, dude. I almost got beat up. I almost got beat up last week, dude. Pre-demon hour.
Oh, this is pre-demon hour.
There was already chaos going that week, dude.
That whole week was just it was downhill, and then it picked up, dude.
Yeah.
It picked up.
Great weekend.
Yeah.
Terrible week. Terrible week. Yeah, so I almost got beat up, man. And
tell me, what happened, dude? What happened?
And I thought you were gonna be my backup, but
dude.
You were like, I gotta go home.
I'm gonna tell you this, dude. When you told me anything,
before we start, let's talk about the drink of the episode.
Oh, dude, we're drinking the Mexican Mule.
Hey, it's about time you got it right.
Mexican Mule, guys.
So the people voted.
We're like 5 deep, dude.
Yeah, we're
3 shots each.
Yeah,
15 shots over a 4-hour span.
liver at all time low right now. But yeah, we're drinking the Mexican Mule because that's what the people voted for, and that's
you guys vote, we drink.
That's what we do. You vote, we drink.
Yeah.
And the episode starts at 2 in the morning. When we got here early.
Yeah, we did.
We're like,
we got here.
We used to. This is my impression of you. One twink, and we were out, dude.
I did say that.
We had one twink and we were out.
I did say that.
And I'm like, man, Gamal's committed. Gamal's committed to the act. But as soon as you get here, like, what is 4? What is 4 drinks?
What is 5, dude?
Go ahead.
One more.
Go ahead.
When you told me the story, when you told me the situation, I truly thought you were playing. Because we play around so much. We say so much dumb shit to each other over the years that if a serious situation actually occurs, neither of us are going to take it serious.
When you see the fear in my eyes,
I saw a scared child, dude.
Believe what I'm saying, dude. Believe what I'm saying. So, where do I start? So basically,
you walking in?
Yeah, no. Basically, I had a situation at work.
Yeah,
where we had we had a customer. So there's a time in an hour when people show up just to start chaos, right? And we noticed with our Mexican clientele that after a certain time, they come in a little
drunk,
a little
intoxicated.
A little intoxicated, a little tipsy.
Yeah. Typically after work.
That liquid courage.
Yeah.
That liquid courage is what I like to call it. And I noticed that it happens at nighttime a lot.
After like 6:30.
I'm gonna tell our boss, don't schedule me at nighttime anymore. Because you're gonna get more fights.
And I won't fight somebody. I won't fight. I'm gonna lock the door.
Ramon don't play that shit, right?
Yeah.
But
Gator don't play that shit.
Gator don't play that shit, right, dude? But yeah, so customer came in, agitated that they had to wait in line.
Mexican, by the way. Mexican.
Yeah, a Mexican customer come in. 2 of them come in agitated because they have to wait in line.
All of them for about 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah.
Short motherfuckers.
Below me, and I'm short. And they come in agitated. They have to wait in line. We're like, hey, man, we'll put you on the list, and we'll get to you guys eventually.
Yeah. Some
time passes by, still annoyed.
The restless.
And I'm working on a customer.
Yeah. Very hard.
Yeah.
Hey, experience.
Yeah, great experience. Yeah. Customer service. Number 1. They come up to me, and they look at me. They're like, and they say this in Spanish. Very Spanish delicious. They go, ¿esos güeyes se están haciendo pendejos o están ayudando? And in English, it's like, are those dumbasses working or just acting like an idiot?
Killing time.
Or just killing time.
Yeah.
Being dumbasses over there. And I'm like, in Spanish, obviously, I was like, hey, man. I'm like, they're working. And they're like, oh, no, but we want to do this and we want to do that. I'm like, hey. Look, I'm like, hey, there's people right there in front. People in the corner there were here before you. The people in that corner were here before you. We're just following the list, man. Yeah. We're all working. We're all trying to get this line.
You're already telling them. You're giving them bad side. You're on the bad side already, dude.
And then
you give them facts, and they don't like facts.
I'm annoyed from the beginning because I knew they were irritated because they had to wait in line. Second time, now they came and bothered me. Yeah. And I'm working on somebody, and then like they're already insulting my coworkers. Yeah, even though they're working too.
I insult them too.
Yeah. I'm like, I insult the same coworkers. I'm like, you talking about those losers? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, they ain't working. And then I was like, yeah, I'm like, nah, they're working, man. We're just trying to move forward in line. And even my customer, she was a Mexican, like an older Mexican lady. Yeah. She's like, sir, what is the problem? I'm like, you tell a girl. And she's like, sir,
got your back, Granny.
She's like, grandma, if they fuck you up, I can't do anything about it. But I'm rooting for you. I'm
recording everything. Everything.
Yeah. But then she's like, what's the problem? She's like, I was waiting in line. Everybody's waiting in line. Be patient. Yeah. And then
simple stuff.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. And then he's like, he's like, he just mumbles some shit, and he takes a step back.
Is he fucking grandma?
And then she looks at me. She's like, it always has to be a fucking Mexican. And I was like, and that sentiment, I was like, I get it.
What's the biggest enemy of a Mexican?
It's another Mexican.
Yeah, always.
And
sad shit.
And I was just like, yeah, it is what it is. She's like, it's people. And then they start playing obnoxious. They start playing their music. He started playing his music. Yeah. Obnoxiously
like
loud.
Tumba type shit?
No, it was actually music I liked. They're playing like Temerarios. I'm like, hey man, I'm like, right now we can be friends. And I thought about complimenting this song. Yeah. Just cause I'm like, if I can win them over.
Yeah.
Win them over.
Yeah. Win them over.
Win them over. They'll be like, oh yeah,
you're a good guy. Because I'll be like, hey, turn that shit off.
No. First of all, you are that guy. You're the obnoxious guy in the phone.
2023.
Yeah. You would have been like,
build the wall.
You would have been like louder, man. No. So then I was like, I just ignored it. I ignored it. I move on. I finish with a lady. I move on to another customer, and then I'm in a way I am avoiding them because I don't want to deal with them.
You're working really slow.
But I am working. No, but I'm not working slow. But I'm just being diligent with my customers.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Number one.
So another coworker of me opens up, takes him on. Yeah. And like I told you earlier, like, if he hadn't been at the same area where I was, the same table where I was, maybe nothing would have happened.
Right.
Maybe things would have just moved on. They would have been those assholes, and then we would carry on the night. Mm-hmm. But no, the guy stands right next to me, mere 2 feet away. And I'm ignoring him. I'm working on my customers. Young couple with a kid, and they're just trying to get something in and out. And I'm ignoring, but I hear him bickering. Him and another guy. I hear him bickering, just talking shit. But I'm completely ignoring them. My coworker doesn't speak any Spanish, so eventually, like, he finally goes like, "Hey, man," he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, what are they asking?" And I'm like, "Oh man," I'm like, "No, you need to get involved." So go. I'm like, "Hey, what's the issue?" And he's like, "Hey, man, so every time I come here, you guys tell me a different thing. Why is he asking this question? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm supposed to just show up, present this, and that's all I need to do." And I'm like, "Hey, man, sometimes this is what he's doing is correct. We should ask for a number because we need to make sure that you got this thing associated with what you're trying to do. Sometimes we might skip a step just to get people out of here just because we're trying to move along the line, but he's doing everything correctly." I'm like, he's already putting it on. And he's like, "No, but why is he going to charge me?" I'm like, "Are you?" And then I asked him, I'm like, "Are you charging him?" And he's like, "No." He's like, I'm just doing this." Yeah. And I'm like, he's not charging you, man. And then he has a friend who's like, he's the main, aggressive, guy. And he's just barking, barking. And then I turn around, I'm like, "Hey, man, what is your problem?" I'm like, "What is your problem, man?" And he's like, "How dare you? How dare you talk to me like that? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
How dare you?"
He's like, and this is all in Spanish, right? He's like, "Who do you think you are? you're garbage. You're garbage. You understand that? You are shit. You can't talk to me like that. We're a customer. You can't. And they're going at me. And then start throwing stuff. Like, just not throwing the stuff in sense, but they're tossing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're grabbing, like, wrappers and throwing, like, what do you think we need to do this? And the guy who's working them, he's like, I'm not doing it. I'm dipping. Dips. Runs like the coward, dude. And I'm like,
That didn't stop, though. That didn't stop.
Dude, and I'm like, oh, man. I'm working on my customers.
Right.
And this guy just goes, and then now they're just going ham, dude. They're calling me every single type of curse word that lives
in the book
and the Spanish language. I'm surprised they didn't go old Spanish. You know, la coña de tu madre. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just
la concha de tu madre.
Sorry, la concha, whatever. What is? They didn't go old like Spain curse words, but they were hitting me with all the Mexican ones, and just talking smack and just talking smack. And I'm like, hey, no, and I'm like, you guys are the ones. And then eventually, I got to the point where I'm just like, I'm gonna ignore them. I'm like, hey, we're not gonna help you. You can leave. You guys can leave.
Yeah. But
we're done helping you guys. And they're like, nah. It's like just like, you don't think we know your face, man. We know your face. And I'm just like, I'm just staring. I'm like, yeah, you know my face.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm never rude.
Yeah.
I'm never shouting back. I'm not cursing them. I'm just taking it. Just being like, hey, man.
You got him on one of their bad days, man.
Yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna break me. Though the inside of me, rage,
yeah.
dude. My ears were burning, dude.
Oh, dude.
I could feel the heat coming off my ears, dude.
Yeah.
And the people I'm helping them out, they're like, I'm sorry, like, this guy's an asshole. And I'm like, hey, man, look, guys, if you guys don't leave, we're gonna call the cops. And then, like, call the cops. They call me on my bluff. Like, call the cops. Like, you think we're scared of the cops? And I'm like, hey, man, I'm probably fine. If you're not leaving? He's like, nah. I'm right. I'm like, manager.
Help.
I'm like, hey, man, you got to call the cops. They don't want to leave. And he's like, all right. Calls the cops. And still talking all this shit, dude. And at this point, I'm completely ignoring him. I mean, I'm not even acknowledging him. Yeah. Just talking back. And I'm talking about, like, I'm here. I'm right here. They're, like, literally 2 feet from me, man.
Damn.
2 feet. I'm keeping an eye on them because I'm like, if one of these guys come over the table.
You're slapping them. You're slapping them, dude. No.
My paws are coming out, dude. Tiger paw. Right,
open hand slap.
Hand slap, dude. And they're coming, and I'm like, and they're just talking, and I'm like, and then
don't talk shit about my wife.
And then the main guy who's the aggressor, the guy who was like threatening me, and like saying he's gonna beat me up, and I'm like, bro, my boy, you 40, out of shape, drunk. I'm like, there's nothing you're gonna do to me, and I don't say it in a sense of confidence of like just because I am who I am. No. I'm saying because like. Everything's against you. Yeah. Nothing's for you.
My Father Time should open that.
Father Time, liver, equilibrium. Everything's gone. Everything's gone, dude. Like nothing's gonna be in your favor in this fight. I'm in my cinco sentidos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm perfectly sober. Like even if I just run around in circles a couple times, you're gonna gas out, and I'm gonna kick you for the next 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, whatever, man. And then they're like, the guy who was a little bit more sober, and he was like, hey, man, you got to dip, dude. You got to dip. He's like, no. He's like, I ain't scared. He's like, no, man, you should dip.
Yeah, about to port your ass back to fucking.
And I'm like, please stay, because I was full Trump right up there, dude. I had my MAGA hat on, dude. Had a Wolf for Trump 2024 badge on, dude. I had my pin on, dude. I was in it, dude. I was like, get this guy out of my country right now. Get him out of my country. And
a little bit of racism flared up.
Oh, dude, racism all time high, dude. I'm surprised I didn't drop the whole W, the WB. You know what I'm saying? And but he so finally the other guy convinced him to leave. Yeah, he convinced him to leave, and he leaves. I was so mad, dude. I was so mad because I'm like, that's the guy I wanted to stay.
Should lock the door, dude.
I wanted him to stay. He's the one I wanted to stay. And I get locked. He just reopened.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. It's right there, dude. It's not
Both
that
of you
hard.
just find the lock.
And he dips. And I'm like, man. And another guy still, but he leaves, and the guy's still talking smack, talking smack. And I'm like, hey man, I'm ignoring you, dude. Like,
I have to say, I'm
literally, I had to say, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm not paying attention to you. Cops show up, and I get the right kind of cop.
Yeah.
The wrong kind of cop, in a sense, if I'm being stopped, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna take it. Yeah. But the right type of cop for this kind of
situation,
a white woman comes in.
Tall white woman. About like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, straight. You could just tell she was straight Karen.
Yeah.
Like, she ain't taking shit from nobody.
No.
She's gonna be meaner than every cop in the force.
Yeah.
Because she's a woman.
Yep.
And then in that moment, I was like, God
she hates life,
bless.
Doesn't have a boyfriend. I mean, it's all against her, too.
Dude, I was like, God bless women, dude. I was full. I'm like, whatever you guys want, rights, you guys got them right now, dude. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving everything
Camilla
to you.
Harris, president? Hey,
yeah,
you got it.
You got it. You got my vote. She comes in, and she's like, hey. She's like, what's the issue? I'm like, basically, this guy's been assaulted. Oh, but prior to that, he always forget this part. Prior to that dude's on his phone. Yeah. And he's calling people. Ooh. He's like, hey, you got to show up at T-Mobile.
Ooh.
You got to show up at
T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
They got to sell?
Sorry. That is my phone service. He's like, you got to show up. Yeah. You got to show up. Like, show up at McDonald's. No, basically, he's like.
They got to sell right now, my boy.
Yeah.
They giving out free buckets.
So you got to show up. No, but he's like, you got to show. Hey, man, you got to show up. The guy here's, he's like, we got to fuck him up. Basically, say, hey, you got to show up. You got to fuck him up. Yeah. You got to fuck him up.
But this guy, little fat little Mexican dude.
And he's like, he's calling the whole gang, dude. And I'm like, oh.
The whole squad of WBs.
Dude, and I'm looking at my backup. It ain't good, man. I got a manager with a broken back. I got a guy who's saying that he's like I'm already out, man. He's like, hey, they need help beating you. I'm jumping in, and I'm like, all right. So I'm on my own. And he's like, hey, you got to show up. Because the guy's talking smack. And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh man, this sucks.
I'm about to get my ass whooped that one.
No, I'm not worried about getting my ass whooped. But I'm saying like, man, like if you guys come with weapons, I can't do anything when it comes to, you know what I mean? Not that I can do much with fists either, but I'm saying I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances with fists. Every day of the week, I pick fists over bullets and knives.
Yeah, right.
So he's calling people, and then I didn't realize at the moment a few were recording the whole event. So I might show up on TikTok at one point, and then it's gonna be so embarrassing if I watch video and I'm just like,
the strangest fucking.
Yeah, if I have a face of like fear, and I'm just like, even though I'm pretty sure
That's a producer, guys. That's a producer.
I'm pretty sure my face was like this. I was like, I was so unbothered by it. I was like, what are you?
I'm nonchalant, dude.
That's how I hope. Really, I hope I'm not like I don't say a video. I'm just like, guys, go help. But yeah, so he's calling all these people to show up and beat me up. God damn. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. Hey, you die in fire, you live by the fire, right? You die by the sword, you live by the sword. And cops show up, take him outside, book him for trespassing. Yeah. The whole shebang bang. You show up in the middle of that. And I'm like, yes.
I see 3 squad cars.
I'm like, yes.
I'm like, I know shit went down.
I'm like, I got the one person who will back me up. The one person who will show up. The one person who's gonna be like, hey man, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here until the end of the night. Because if things go down, at least you got me. Yeah. And I'm like, yes. So I see you walk in. I'm like, hey bro. Like, what's going on? You're like, what's going on? Yeah. I'm like, bro, I had to call the cops or somebody. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. He's like, tell me, and you go back to grab something. Like, tell me when I come back. I'm like, cool, or whatever. I'm like, I thought you would have stopped. You would have slowed down. My man's busy. I'm like, you would have slowed down for a moment just so I could tell the story. But I'm like, all right, go ahead. You pick up your stuff, come back out. And then you're like, well, so what happened? Gave you a quick synopsis of what happened. And I'm like, yeah, man. And he's like, they're calling some boys who come and F me up. And you're like, oh, okay, man. All right, man. I'm gonna dip. I'm like, right there. And then I'm like, that scumbag. And right there, you know what I said at that moment, dude?
What?
This is what I said in that
What'd
moment.
you say?
I'm like, not staying for this motherfucker. Ever again. I'm like, next time this happens to him, where he needs some backup, I'm just going to dip. I'm like, no. I'm like, you weren't there for me that one day. I'm dipping.
But you must understand.
No, you don't understand. There's cops there. Everything's,
I know.
Everything's going real.
But
look, everything's real because you're seeing things happen.
But the funny thing is, like, because I saw cops, like, oh, none of this shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I didn't, because once again, we talk so much shit. We throw so many stories out there.
Yeah, but when the cops are there, the cops are there.
And I saw it. I'm like, oh, and I didn't believe that someone actually threatened you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They literally said, we remember your face.
Yeah.
And the moment you get out of work, we will fuck you up. And I'm like, bring it on.
And it's just one of those things. When I heard it, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I just blew it off because it sounded so funny. Like, oh, this motherfucker lying to me.
I'm not lying.
Dumb shit, dude.
No, when I see you come in and my eyes glisten, and I'm never that happy to see you, dude. Hey, dude, come on. Understand this? You know that I've never looked at you at the same reaction where I'm like, I am happy to see you right now, dude. In that moment, I was happy to see you because I'm like, at least there's one person who will back me up.
Yeah, for sure.
Because everybody else is not going to back me up.
Dude. Everybody else is a handicap.
Everybody was handicapped. Manager was leaving at 7:30. He's like, I stayed past. Hey, closing hours? Survive. So you leave, and I'm like, all right, well, there goes my one opportunity to survive.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. It is what it is.
This is life. This is how she wrote.
And then my car is parked far. So I'm like, I had to cross the whole parking lot to get to my car. So I'm like, and these guys know that we close at 8. So eventually the cop comes back in. And she's like, hey, so we're going to put him down for trespassing. Do you want to go out there and translate? Dude, I'm in the middle of, I'm not standing around doing nothing. Yeah. I'm working on customers. We have a line of customers.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you want to come out there and translate for him? He understands this. And I'm like, yep.
Let's do this damn thing.
Yeah. No, because I'm already in it. So I'm like, I'm already filming it. Like, just because I don't go on there, he's not going to remember me. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to go out there. He's going to remember me. So I go out there, and she breaks it down. She's like, hey, you can't come back here. If you come back here, you're trespassing. The moment they see you, they will call the cop and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, do you mind go tell him? I'm like, hey, man. I'm like, hey, from this moment on, you can't come here. I'm like, you can't come here. You can go there, but you can't come back here. Yeah. And he's like, but I wasn't the one talking smack. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah, it was your brother. He's like, what brother? I'm like, nah, whatever, your friend, brother, whatever the case it was. He was the one initiating the agitation. Yeah. But you weren't backing down, my boy. You were saying the same stuff. And he's like, oh, no. I'm like, hey, man, whatever. The point is you can't come back. The moment you come back,
you're bad. You're
like,
bad.
We'll call the cops.
Yeah.
I just walked away. Cop coming back in. She's like, all right. She's like, anything else I can do for you? And I'm like, hey, look.
You looked up. that tall woman.
Look at that tall woman. I'm like, God, I love you. God bless. Did I say God bless America beforehand? But I was like, look, I thought my boy was gonna stay. That dude dipped.
I'm gonna need to protect me, tall woman.
I'm like, that dude dipped like half an hour ago. So I'm like, hey, look, basically, the only thing I'm worried about was that he was calling his boys to show up once we close the store because they're gonna rough me up. And that's what I said. I'm like, they're gonna rough because their plan is to rough me up. Yeah. And she's like, oh, I see, pussy.
Little.
She's like, no, she goes, she goes, oh, you got a vagina? No, she goes, I see. She's like, yeah. She's like, what time do you guys get out? And I'm like, oh, we get out this time. Yeah. And she's like, okay. She's like, I'll show up when you guys close. I'm like,
lifesaver, dude, lifesaver.
Did I hug her in that moment? No, but God damn,
yes.
Did I want to squeeze my little arms around her, dude. Around her waist.
Yeah.
Around her waist, I wanted to squeeze my little arms, dude. And I was like, man, you are a life. I was like, no, I'm like, yeah, definitely. I would appreciate that. I didn't realize that the other guy wasn't fear. He was the one in real fear because we still had to go through our the people that were waiting to get help.
Yeah.
And he and he's worried. He's like, because I told him like, hey, they're gonna come back at 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're coming back at 8:30, and the officer's coming back at 8:30. And he's like, all right. He's like, we gotta get through this night. Like we gotta
survive.
We gotta survive. Had a customer right at the end where I couldn't avoid them because I'm like, I have to get this done because I don't get this done, I'm losing out, right? So it was like 8:15, finished him off, got him out of there, and he was, and we're trying to close, get everything situated so we can leave. And he's like, hey man, you gotta hurry up. Cause I'm like, dude, what are you waiting for, man? Like, what are you worried for? He's like, no. He's like, you guys are coming back. I'm like, yeah, but the cops are showing their back too. He's like, yeah, but if we don't get out there by time, the cops are gonna disappear, and we're gonna get stuck. And I'm like, they're not threatening you, man. They're threatening me. I'm like, I'm like, you're gonna back me up though, right? He's like, nah, man. He's like, I'm gone.
Dude, that's sad, dude.
I'm like, he's like, the moment the doors are open, I'm running.
That dude sobbed.
I'm running. I'm all right.
That dude sobbed, dude. I'm gonna get my Tesla and get out of here, dude.
You know what's funny? Because there was a moment, like, I wish I would have, like, obviously every time something like that happens, you wish that you could have said something else. Yeah. Done something else. But there was a moment when they're like, when the guy who was the main agitator, he was like, just talk smack. He's like, oh, I have a business in broken English. Yeah. I'm like, dude, just speak to me in Spanish because your English is basura, right, dude? Basura. Right? And he's just coming at me hard, dude. And he's like, I'm a business owner. Like, I have money. Who do you think you are? And I was like, you know what? I drive a Tesla. Right, what do you drive? You know how much my car?
Do you even drive, dude?
Yeah, I wanted a license. Yeah, I wanted to be an asshole like that, and just like pointing to the other guy. So every time they see a Tesla, in the parking lot, they're like, "Oh, this is the guy who got to call the cops on us."
Oh, dude. Oh man, I didn't believe you, man. I didn't believe that you called. That you had to get that shit done.
Yeah, but next time I say, "Hey, stay," and I even told you stay. I'm like, you should stay, man, for backup. You're like,
because I didn't believe it.
You're deaf, dude.
Because we talk so much shit, dude. That I was like,
yeah, but I understand that concept. But the moment when you see cops out there, it becomes real, dude.
I thought it was just done.
No, it becomes real, dude.
I've never seen anything happen after cops were called, dude.
Definitely. So then, let me just finish the story. We close up. Cop shows up. Dang baby Jesus.
Big tall woman.
Big tall woman shows up.
Yeah.
Could have kissed her in the mouth, dude. Yeah. She would have allowed me, I would have kissed her in the mouth. The only time I cheat on my women. Out of pure fear.
Pure fear. Pure happiness.
Yeah, she showed up, and then there was one car in the parking lot, and like in the far corner.
Yeah.
Far corner. And just random had the lights on, just there.
Yeah. And
I joke around to the guy who was with me, and I was like, hey, man, I'm like, that might be the car. And the officer goes, like, yeah, like maybe. That's why I'm standing in between you guys and the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, dude. Like, stupidity, dude. And like I said, for me, it was such a stupid thing to get mad about.
Right. To
threaten people, to assault people. The customers I was working with, they had like a younger child with them. And I was like, people were recording it. It just was so much chaos. So much chaos, dude. And yeah, for such a stupid thing.
Yeah,
it's just a stupid thing.
Yeah, but you know how it is, man. People don't love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they want problems. They don't want peace.
They want problems. They want problems.
Yeah,
dude. But I'm noticing that I shouldn't work late because I can't. I'm starting fights, dude. I'm sorry. I had another customer the other day, dude.
Yeah, oh, really.
Yeah, it comes in.
Yeah.
Weird right at bat. Comes in, just like, no, I'm just looking around. He's going through. Cool. He's going through all the things, right?
Yeah.
And eventually he lands on a certain area. And he comes up and says, hey, he's like, hey, can you help me? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, she's picking out an item. And he's like, yeah, I don't know what item to get because I ordered this device. So I don't know if I should get this one or get this one. And I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely. He's like, can I open these to see the material?
Right.
And I'm like, nah, man, because once you open it, like you
buy it.
You buy it.
And don't return it back.
And he's like, can I buy one? He's like, can I buy it to return later?
Yeah, $120.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, nah.
I inflate that fee so much, dude.
Yeah. Me too. And that's what I was saying. And I was like, he's like, nah. And I'm like, well, so what color? What color of the device do you have? Yeah. And he's like, oh, it's black. And I'm like, so I said this because he was looking at these like transparent cases, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if it's black, does it really matter? And I said that.
Logic.
Yeah. Logic that I've been... Logic, dude. Logic that other people customers have told me.
Yeah.
The same thing where I'm like, they're like, oh, it's black, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
And he's like, what did you say? And I'm like, well, I'm like, if it's black, then I mean, does it really matter? Because I'm like, then you can get any other case. And he's like, that's not how you sell to somebody. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he said, I'm like, it's black.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't get it. And he's like, that's not how you do it. He walked out. Oh, dude. Dude, in that moment, dude, I was just like, oh.
Ears burning? Ears are burning?
Ah, dude, I was like, you fucking idiot, dude. I wanted to go, I'm like, hey, how about you're worried about the prices? Don't shop here. Don't shop. What do you mean? What are you talking about, my dude?
People, yeah.
Dude, and he's been there before. Like, when that moment happened, I'm like, oh, you're that weird guy who was here that one time, too. But, dude, I was just like,
buy his cases and return them? No, right?
No.
Okay.
But he got offended because I recommended that he didn't need a clear case because it was a black phone.
Yeah.
Like,
some people are very sensitive, man. Some people are stupid sensitive. Like, I doubt.
But was I wrong for saying that?
No, it's not. It's like simple conversation. Like,
yeah.
Does it really matter, guy?
Yeah.
You know, at that point, like, you're trying to build a relationship with them.
Yeah, because I'm like, I think you're thinking about it too hard.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it too hard.
Yeah.
It's just a black phone. Yeah. So a clear case, what are you going to show off?
Right. It's the same thing when you're trying to, like, tell people, hey, you can get this, and this because you're doing this, and this, you know? Like, oh, no, I just want this. I just want this. That's all I came for, just this. Yeah. I'm like, that's fine, but you can get this too. I'm like, no, I just want this, and that's all. And I'm like, okay, you don't got to get angry with me. I'm just doing my job, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know what you can get, you know? And people get bothered by that.
Oh, people get bothered.
I've lost people like that recently.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold up. I'm not throwing any crazy numbers at you. I'm just giving you what it is.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's incredible, dude.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
But I get offended. I do get mad. I'm not gonna lie, man. I get mad when people make it seem like I'm doing something wrong.
Right.
And I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Right. Yeah.
I'm just repeating logic. That's what it is.
I'm sorry that.
Don't come here then. Don't come here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's easier. Just go do something else.
Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else because obviously you're broke. So you can't. So you
Five Below down the street, my guy.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, I don't know if this is worth it because once I buy it, but hey, if you don't have $50, $60, and it doesn't matter, then go somewhere else, man. Right? Because I'm telling you this right now. I spend $50, $60 on something for me to go out of my way to return it.
Yeah,
it ain't happening. I'm telling you right now, dude. I am not going out of my way to go return something worth under $100.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah,
not worth it.
My time's worth.
Take the hit. Take the hit.
Take the L. Move
take
on,
the L. Take the L. Move on.
But that's the way to do it. Sometimes, you know, just take the L.
It's not worth.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. Oh, do you have a receipt? No, I don't have a receipt. Oh, we need the receipt to return it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I bought it here. It still has a tag on it.
Yeah.
Sorry, we need to do 3. Don't got time. Maybe just go home. Take the L. Save the gas money. Save the headache.
Save my time. Sanity, everything.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Can I say one more story before we end the podcast?
Keep going, dude. Keep going, man.
I was driving to work actually.
Okay.
And I was just thinking about I was just thinking about life, right?
Yeah. It's a long drive to think about life, dude.
I was thinking about life, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Damn, dude.
What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, right?
I know how that was.
I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Every time you saw a tree, I'm like, hey, that could be me.
I'm like, I could just end it right here. One quick, right? No. But I'm driving, and I have it was a beautiful day today.
Yeah, amazing day.
Amazing day. So, had my windows down a little bit, had the air flying, and had the confession box from Demon Hour.
Oh, okay.
In the back, right?
Yeah.
And I also had some of the confessions.
Okay.
Some of the confessions, like just like on the back of my I don't know, what do you call it?
Back of the trunk.
The trunk, yeah. But you know how it's not a trunk because it's connected all the way through.
Cabin. Back of the cabin.
Back of the cabin, yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm just in a very pensive mood, just thinking about like things I can get better, be better at. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I feel like a note hits me.
Okay.
In the head. And it's one of the confessions.
Okay.
It's one of the confessions, and I'm like,
what does it look like? What are the chances?
Because you know how the air, the air goes to the bag.
Trust me,
It lifts up whatever. You have like a random
bag. A bag's dangerous.
Yeah,
bags are so dangerous. Yeah. That's just dangerous.
Take the wheel, Jesus. So
autopilot.
Yeah, autopilot. You better hope you have that Tesla drive. You know what I'm saying? And it hits me. It comes back. It's just one random one, crinkled up. Not even like open up. Really? Crinkled up.
Wow.
Comes back and hits me.
That's luck. That's some luck.
Right, and I'm like, oh, that's so weird. Mm-hmm. And I close the windows right away because I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want a bunch of them coming at me. I don't want that garbage bag, that Walmart bag.
Yeah, that shit dangerous, bro.
So I'm like, in that moment, I was like, I wonder if this is a sign. Like I had to, because it hit me and it went down to like to my feet.
It's not good, dude.
Yeah, it hit me and went down to my feet. So I was like, no, it fell into the side,
like the little crack.
No, but the one with the door.
Oh,
it has a little like.
On the other side or your side?
My side.
Oh, okay.
But you know where you can put stuff in there. You just put your garbage and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? The side.
Just the side door and the door.
Yeah, the door. And I'm like, oh, so, and for a moment I really thought it was gonna be something very like inspirational. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like a moment where I'm like, like I was like, hey man,
an epiphany.
Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it or something, right? Yeah. So I went and I grabbed it. I'm driving, and I open it up. I open it up to read it, and this is what it said. I have it upstairs, but I meant to bring it downstairs, but I just from memory, I'm like, this is what it said. It said, "I like to smell the stuff on my belly button." That was all it said. And in that moment, dude, and that moment right there, right then, I was like, nope. It was a useless confession from the Demon Hour. There was nothing more, even though I was in a very like
optimistic mood.
Not optimistic mood, just in a mood of clarity.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I was having an epiphany, and I got hit. But reality, I'm like, no. Sometimes you just gotta like the smell of the shit in your belly button.
It was God telling you, hey man, it's not that serious.
Not that serious.
Not that serious, bro.
Not that serious. Maybe that's what it was, man. It's just not that serious. Sometimes you just like to smell your belly button. You spend an hour picking at your belly button, and you smell the fungus that lies in between. Dude, like that belly button. That belly button, dude.
Hey.
Biosphere, dude. There's a whole living organism that there, dude. I know that for a fact, dude. Tell the people they can find us, man.
Guys, we're on YouTube, Down Our Account. I'm sorry, apologize. Daily Insomnia Studios. Make yourself a cocktail. Watch the episodes. We will be posting up the Demon Hour Comedy confession sessions pretty soon here.
Hopefully.
Not
this one.
No.
This one got well, I mean, the video quality is not great.
It's amazing.
Okay.
We'll see about the end of that shit. Guys, we're on every podcast station possible. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Google Podcasts. Anywhere you guys can find podcasts, we are there. And, of course, you guys can follow us you guys can follow me on Instagram, GAMMAL'S.
Yeah, guys, so follow us at Daily Insomnia Podcast on IG. Follow us at Daily Insomnia Comedy on IG, on TikTok, vice versa.
Yeah. Everywhere, guys.
Guys, we have a lot. Well, actually, we don't have it. Guys, keep listening. Keep watching. We have great comics coming up on the podcast. Demon Hour is taking a break for November. But we will be there for December to keep eye out for that date.
Yeah. Might as well set the date now. That's the date. No. Okay, Ramon's wait.
I don't lock it in until we lock it in.
Ramon's wait.
Yeah, because we've locked in comics that canceled on us, so I don't believe in that anymore, dude. So we'll probably promote it within the next week or so, guys.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the Daily Insomnia family. And like always, this is Daily Insomnia. Signing off.
Peace out.
Hey guys, Ramon from Daily Insomnia. Thank you for watching our video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right here. Watch our mixology videos up here. And if you want to see our latest episode, it's right here. Like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia. Sign off.